Hello folks and welcome back to Pokemon Volt White. We will be continuing along Route 1 in this part and hopefully getting through the next town. So Bianca will start by talking to you and then Sharon will turn around too. And basically the plan is you guys should take your first step into Route 1 together. Now, I'm not sure, I'm definitely not okay with this, but that's what the game makes you do. And of course, as in every game, of course, if you've never played a Pokemon game, then you won't know how to do this, but there will be an introduction on how to catch a Pokemon, which is what Professor Juniper will be showing us in about 5 seconds. So first she'll talk to you, and then she'll walk into the grass, and a wild Pokemon will appear. You'll see that flashing on your screen when it does. So that's a Patrat. I'll be talking a little bit about the Pokemon on this route in just a minute. But first let's watch this tutorial. So she's going to use Pound and weaken its HP. And then finish up by using a Pokeball, which you'll see in a second. So next she's going to use a Pokemon, or a Pokeball, what am I saying? So she goes to the Pokeball's pocket, presses Pokeball, which she has 30 of, and then she'll throw it. And you'll see a little animation, and then it'll jiggle 3 times, and then you will see 3 stars pop out of it. Now sometimes it will escape from the Pokeball, but in this introduction it will always be caught. So then she'll say, "Did you catch that just now?" Explaining how to catch the Pokemon. And she'll say a few more things. She'll tell you about that if you put status conditions on a Pokemon, then they'll be easier to catch. So then she'll give you, I think it's 5 or 10 Pokeballs. Not quite sure, I'll check in a second. But first, Bianca will have a fun idea. I mean, I'm not sure if you'd call it fun, but she's going to see who can catch the most Pokemon. So, since I am catching a new Pokemon on this route, I will actually be tied with them because they will each catch 1 Pokemon. So the Pokemon you can catch on this route are Lillipup, Pidgey, Bidoof, Sentret, Rattata, Zigzagoon, Starly, and Hoothoot. So when I catch a Pokemon, I will look in the grass 4 times before cutting out the rest. So that's what I'll be doing right now. So first one appeared. Ooh, it's a Zigzagoon. Don't want it. This Pokemon is interesting strategically, but it's just really not a Pokemon ideal for pretty much any team. Oh, come on, I couldn't get away, you're kidding. So this time I'll probably be able to. Yes, in this hack, the Pokemon that you'll find in the wild will be a lot higher leveled. Come on. Stop it. Okay, if this run fails one more time, I'm just going to fight it. Okay, thank you. So now, hopefully I'll be catching another Pokemon, finding another Pokemon. Ooh, is this the one I need? It's a Bidoof. This does evolve into a Bibarel, which is a water normal type. Unique typing. Not even Bidoof has this type, but I don't really want it. Now, the Pokemon I'm going to be catching on this route is a normal flying type, which is really useful because Oshawott, being a water type, is weak to grass type moves. However, flying type moves are super effective. Oh, there's the Pokemon I want to catch, and level 6, pretty nice. So yes, this is the next Pokemon I will be adding to my team. My goal will be to not kill it. I think it can probably survive one water gun. And if not, then that would be unfortunate. Yes, it can, and it can survive too, so I will do the same thing. Ooh, quick attack. Yes, this is pretty much its only attacking move right now. In a couple of levels, it will be learning wing attack, so that would be useful. That will be useful, but for now, all it knows is quick attack. So, as Professor Juniper showed us, once after weakening it, probably you'll want to weaken it to about red HP. Then you should throw a Pokeball. And I caught it. It was pretty exciting catching my first Pokemon. Of course, I've done it so many times, but yes, this will be the first Pokemon I add onto my team. Now, I can't quite think of a nickname for it, so I will be cutting this out, thinking about it, but when I finally thought of it, I will be coming back. I am back and have thought of a nickname, so I will be naming it. How are you? I will be naming it West Wing. Now, I'm sure you guys have better nicknames, but just for now, I think I'll stick with that. If you guys have anything else, of course, leave it in the comments section, but this will be his nickname for now. So, I feel like I could heal, but I won't be getting into any more battles before healing, so that won't be a problem. And now, after that, you should just go straight up to the end of the route. No Pokemon, no Pokemon. Yes! So, once you get near Bianca, she'll say, "How about it, Aiden? Do you want to compare which one of us has the most Pokemon with them?" Yes, I guess I would. If you say no, she won't let you pass. You're gonna be released from her talking, and eventually you'll have to say yes. So, ooh, before you can compare, the X transceiver starts stirring. I wonder who it is. Oh, it's Professor Juniper. So, I'm just gonna not cut this part out, but I'm going to skip through it by pressing the A button. Not that long. Well, I'm going ahead. I guess we already compare Pokemon. I think we all had 2. At least that's what I remember. They each had 2 and I had 2, so it's pretty fair. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is talk to Professor Juniper. And she is there waiting for you to take you on the tour of the Pokemon Center. Now, in every other game before this, well, actually, if you don't count Pokemon White and Black as before this, there are 2 different buildings, the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart. However, they've combined this into one to make it easier. So now I'm going to have to heal my Pokemon. This is Nurse Joy. So, you'll see the Pokemon flash up on the little magical machine thing, and then you can put them back in your bag, and your Pokemon will be at full HP. So next she's going to show you the PC, and the PC is something where you can keep all your Pokemon because you can only fit 6 in your party at once. So next she'll take you down to the Pokemart, which, as I said, used to be separated from the Pokemon Center, but now they're together, and that makes it twice as convenient. Now the Pokemart is still blue. It just has a smaller section than it used to have. So she'll explain about it. I don't think you'll be able to get anything. I'm actually going to buy something right now just because, I don't know, I feel like I'll need it at some point. I don't think I need any more Pokeballs for now, but So all they'll be selling are Pokeballs and potions. So I'm going to buy I'm probably not going to spend all my money. I'll probably buy 5 potions. And as I said, I don't need any Pokeballs, so that's enough. And when you go out of the building, some people will be waiting for you. Well, actually not waiting for you, but they'll be discussing something. Sounds like something is going on in the plaza. Well, let's have a little look, see. So, when you go over to the plaza, Sharon's going to notice you. Aiden, come here a sec. And then, I wonder who these people in knight-like armor could be. So then this man who looks like some kind of leader comes out. I am here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. Huh? What? I'm sure most of you believes that we humans and Pokemon are partners that have come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that is the truth? Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying? Yikes, I don't know. No way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility towards the wonderful beings called Pokemon? What could it be? Liberation? That's right, we must liberate the Pokemon. Then, and only then, will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider that relationship between Pokemon and people, and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. And then they'll walk away. So, I apologize, I'm not the best at reading that text that runs across the screen fairly fast, but I got the most part. I think I said Pokemon and people when I meant to say people and Pokemon or something like that. So then people will be talking about the speech, and then everyone will go away off in their ways, except for Sharon, you, and this weird boy with a green hair and a black hat. And he's saying that your Pokemon were saying something. And then Sharon said, that's odd. Yes, they're talking. Oh, you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. My name is Sharon, and this is Aiden. We are asked to complete the Pokédex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. So he'll keep talking, and then it's battle time. Yep, that's right. It is time for our first, I guess you could call this a rival battle. It's not against level 5 Pokemon that only know Tackle and either Tail Whip or, Leer? Yeah. So, I'll go for a Water Gun. I'm pretty sure this guy's a Bug type and not a Grass type. At least I hope. I'll find out in a minute. Wow. Oh, he must be like a Rock type or something. Oh, he's probably like a Ground Bug or something. Definitely not Fire. So, I better switch out because I'm one of those people who likes to spread the experience around. Ooh. Man, it's too bad West Wing doesn't have any flying type moves yet, because that would be perfect against a Pokemon like Mankey. Mankey is a fighting type, and flying types are super effective against fighting types. But quick attack will have to do. Oh, I guess I also have tackle. I think I'm faster. Yeah, so I might as well just use tackle. Probably do more damage. Focus energy. Oh, that's going to raise his critical hit percentage. So I'm kind of worried about that. I guess I might as well just tackle again. And just to be on the safe side, I will use a quick attack. Just in case somehow it managed to outspeed me, or also use a quick attack. And ba-boom! West Wing, level 7. Nice, nice. I think it's level 9 that he learns wing attack. Purrloin, I think I'm going to keep him in. So, battle's almost over. Tackle. Ooh, I'm faster than it. Kind of surprised. So, what assist is going to do, which he'll sometimes use, is choose a move that another Pokemon knows and use it. Ooh, low kick. That could be pretty dangerous. I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep using tackle. Hopefully finish it off. Probably not. Ooh, oh, so close. Assist again. Hopefully it doesn't get low kick again. Actually, hopefully it does. Oh, it's going to use as a leader. Lower my defenses. I don't really care. Let's see. End it with a quick attack. And boom. Purrloin is gone. 90 experience, nice. I don't think that's going to be quite enough to get up to level 9, but that doesn't matter because my Pokemon are both doing very well. One more level turn actually learns a flying type move. So, I actually think we can get a little bit more in, maybe even explore a little bit of the next route before the game is up. I'd just like to show you one thing up these stairs. Won't take that long. Now, first of all, you see those Pokeballs in the distance? That's part of Route 2, which we're about to go into. I'll show you where to get those. Maybe in the next video, maybe in this video. One more thing is if you go in here, I'm not going to do both, especially since the sound's not on, but if you talk to her, then the piano will join the music that's already in the town. If you talk to him, similarly the drums will join the music. Of course, the sound is not on for the purposes of you guys being able to hear my voice. And yeah, so let's just move on. So I'm going to keep going. And this is Route 2. One thing I didn't show you on the other route is that if you press A while you're up at this, you'll be able to read that board. Not that you can't already read it, but it tells you about the weather. Later on in the game, it'll tell you about like mass outbreaks, which you don't really need to know about now. And as soon as you take a few steps into this route, the X transceiver will start ringing, and your mom will pick up. So this is kind of funny, but she just hung up, said almost absolutely nothing, and boom, she's right behind me. So she's going to give me the running shoes, which aren't that useful because I already have the bike, but will definitely give some help. In fact, I can't believe I haven't been using the bike all this time. Now, while you have the bike in the grass, I believe less Pokemon will appear, but yeah, so she's going to finish off with enjoy your trip, and then you're free to roam through Route 2. So, I'm going to get on my bike. Oh my god, that was a fail. 2 squares in. There are a few more Pokemon you can catch in this route, which I'll mention in a second. Ooh, man, pretty high level. This could actually be some nice experience. Oh, West Wing doesn't have any super effective moves yet. Whatever, I think I'll just take the experience. It's pretty much free. But anyway, as I'm doing this battle, the Pokemon you can catch in this route are Purrloin, Patrat, Kricketot, Caterpie, Wurmple, Weedle, Poochyena, Meowth, Spearow, and Mankey. Some of those Pokemon we just saw, and some we're about to see. So, one more tackle unfortunately won't do the trick because he just lowered my attack, but... Oh, come on. I don't want this battle being, like, go on forever. But I'll finish it off sooner or later. Ooh. I wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly. Well, aw man, not enough. Not enough. I'll have to wait until the next battle. But, oh, there's Weedle. I don't think I'm going to fight this one, especially since it's a low level, like level 5. Weedle is an okay Pokemon. Mankey and Spearow are probably the best Pokemon you can catch on this route. But some of the others are pretty good. As I said, Weedle's pretty good. Never catch a Patrat. Purrloin could do a little bit of a trick, but only really in Wi-Fi battles. Now this is going to be my first fight with a non-rival / N, if you call him a rival. And he'll tell you that as soon as a trainer catches another trainer's eye, a battle begins. So, I think I'm going to go through this battle, and then probably that'll be the rest of the video. So, bring Slayer out. Now, Hoothoots can get really annoying by using things like Hypnosis. I think it learns it at like level 8 though or something. I hope it doesn't already know it. In fact, it might be level 5. I'm not quite sure. There are several websites that can tell you. Luckily, it hasn't used Hypnosis yet, so I think I'll be safe. One more Water Gun should do the trick. Yep. Since Water Gun is a special attack, Growl is not going to affect it. If I were using Tackle, then it would matter, but not really with the Growl side. So, Hoothoot, probably I'll get up to level 9. Yep, I do. Let's see. Ooh, pretty nice stats. Really good special attack. Pretty good attack and defense. Special defense is pretty good. Speed, not great, but it works. Ooh, Wurmple. Come on. 1 level higher. And Wild Wing. Sorry, I'm getting that from another walkthrough that I've watched. West Wing will be not evolved. I was trying to build that suspense there, but no, he will learn a new move, which will double the fun. Oof. Critical hit. Can I survive this? I think I can. Phew. Okay. So, up the level. Now learns Wing Attack, which will do good damage because he's a flying type Pokemon, and it is a physical attack, which he's good at. So it'll be really good for damaging those grass bug and fighting type Pokemon. However, Patrat is not one of them, so I think I'm just going to stick with Slayer. So, this battle in a moment. Yep. So, I guess that pretty much concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe and like. So, yeah, stay tuned for part 3. Bye.